So magandang araw kabola, sa video na ito at usapang pre-agency muna tayo kabola, kung saan ibibigay po natin ang 5 malalaking pangalan that you can expect kabola na magiging unrestricted pre-agent po kabola in the near future. And then we talk about the new import of Barangay Ginebra, and then some recognition to players of TNT Tropang Giga. So hindi pa nakasubscribe kabola, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. So si Coach Olsen Racela kabola, binigay po yung mga dahilan kaya sa palagay niya is okay na fit si Tony Bishop. Pero ang number 1 na pinoint out niya dito is that Tony Bishop is a willing passer kabola. And looking at the numbers kabola, pwede naman talaga makonclude na willing passer siya, no? In his time with the Meralco Bolts, he averaged more than 3 assists per game. And knowing the system of Coach Tim Cone, malamang ire-require niya talaga kabola na itong si Tony Bishop will pass as much as possible. But of course, he is also capable of taking down shots. So malamang kailangan niya din pong tumira. And I think that is really the most important trait na kailangan ipakita ni Tony Bishop dito po sa team na to. Lalo't malalim po itong team na to. Hindi na kailangang i-carry po ito tulad ng ginawa niya sa Meralco Bolts kasi sobrang lalim po nito kabola. Now, doon naman po sa kampo ng TNT, na-praise nga po si Calvin Optana at saka itong si Tungkab kabola, nung coach po ng Chiba na nakalaro po nila kabola. And then, hindi naman niya nakakapagtaka kasi both guys are very modern type of players, especially Calvin Optana kabola. He is the future superstar of TNT and that is very, very obvious. Doon naman tayo sa mga comments po kabola. Doon po sa atin pong video na PBA Trade Rumors, Ginebra may chance kaya makuha ang Meralco superstar. Kay Paula Reyes, okay report mo, si Rumors pero di chamba, andun yung binigyan mo ng halaga yung mga readers mo. Top 50-50 na makukuha ng Ginebra si Newsam. Di katulad ng ibang vloggers, title pa lang na content, nakuha na tapos pag binasa mo, bla bla. So, salamat po sa magandang sinabi nyo po doon, Ma'am Reyes. And ganoon naman talaga po ang ginagawa po natin dito kabola. And hindi na po tayo gumagawa dito ng kwento-kwento lang. Basically, ang ginagawa lang natin, sinishare lang po natin yung mga nakagilap po natin sa social media and sa mga news site kabola. Then we share our opinion. That is only the thing that we are doing here po kabola. Ang tanong nga lang, baka before yan mag-UFA, alam naman natin may Blackwater na gagawing pathway para makapunta siya sa Tocantex, knowing naman that Jason Castro di na bumabata. So that's also a possibility, Chris Newsam to TNT, of course, diyan mawawala kabola, knowing nga yung relationship ng TNT dito nga po sa Meralco Bolts kabola. And if that is a possibility, TNT talaga yung kaya makapag-carry po sa kanya, malamang mangyayari po yan kabola. Now, ito na po yung 5 names na dapat nyo abangan. Kasi po ang rule again po sa pre-agency, after 7 years na naglalaro ka na dito sa PBA, you can then become unrestricted. It means you can now choose the team that you want to sign to kapag tapos po yung kontrata mo. As in short, 2016 PBA draft po yung magiging unrestricted na at the end of their current contract. Number 5 natin, Macho Wright. Ito medyo komplikado po yung sitwasyon niya kabola kasi alam naman natin na wala na nga po siya sa PBA, pero he still played last season, 2022 to 2023 season. So sa paningin ko, sa bilang ko kabola, he should be 7 years now in the PBA, and that means na baka pwede siyang maging unrestricted. Pero again, it's complicated kabola kasi umalis nga po siya, umalis po siya from the PBA. Although natapos naman yung kontrata niya, if I remember right kabola. So tignan natin kung ano po ang kanyang status pagbalik niya po dito sa PBA. Number 4 natin, Mac Belo kabola. The rumored number 1 pick during that time. Kung maalala niyo po yung draft na yun, diba? It was a closed door. Then nilabas na lang po sa atin yung kung sino po yung makinuha po naman teams. Pero nabigay nga po yung sa atin yung rumor na si Mac Belo yung number 1 pick during the discussion. And of course, we all know kung ano na pong nag-transpire dito po sa career ni Mac Belo. Tinatry niya pong i-reignite yung career niya with the Reno siya last to Painters. Number 3 natin, Kevin Ferrer. Ito, medyo nakakalungkot po ngayon yung nangyari po sa career niya. Of course, kaka-injury nga po nito si Kevin Ferrer. Pero pagbalik na kabola, I still believe that he's playable. Yung hype niya dati, he is a future superstar. Unfortunately, hindi na-reach niya yung ganung level kabola. Pero he is now a very credible na role player kabola, and he has very important role kabola for any championship team. Number 2 natin, RR Pugoy kabola. Actually, RR was supposed to be the number 1 until naganap nga po yung kanya pong current po na health scare kabola. So may issue siya kabola na dapat niya munang mapagaling. Kung hindi po yan gagaling, of course, mahirapan siya bumalik sa PBA kabola. Pero overall, he is the most complete player dito. Yun lang talaga yung risk niya, yung health concern po niya na yan. Number 1 natin, Gio Halalon, who delivered his best season so far dito po sa PBA. He is a nasty point guard on both ends kabola. He can defend all point guards kabola sa balay ko sa PBA. And then, of course, he is also very, very good in stealing the ball. And offensively, he can create plays for his teammates. And he can also score. Kabola. Kaya siya yung number 1 natin. Kung makabola sa palagay mo, sino kaya dito ang lilipat? Comment ang buo sa baba.